Welcome to Physics 101 class. It's so good to have you back. I know you're going to enjoy this semester just as much as I am because you have me, the physics teacher extraordinaire. In fact, to start out this class with just something very small, but I think which will be huge for the world, I would like to share with you a new formula that I came up with just yesterday as I was taking my bath. Energy, as we all know, is everywhere. Well, I came up with a formula for discovering what energy is. And that is energy equals mass times speed squared. Let me write that on the board for you so that you get it, because again, this is going to be earth-shattering.
Liar! Thief! Heard before! Thief! Plagiarist!
Now, that sketch might have seemed quite silly, but you'll be surprised how much this happens in universities. People steal ideas that are not their own. And can you remember what we call this? Plagiarism. Now, how do we avoid this type of plagiarism? Well, we use something called citation. Now, we're going to have a look at two types of citation. We're going to look at a bibliographical citation. This is what you use at the end of your paper. And we're going to have a look at an in-text citation. This is what you use inside of your paper. Now, to do an example, we're going to need a book. All right. Now, I'm sure some of you have read this, and if not, you've definitely seen the TV show. So, George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones. This is the second book, A Clash of Kings. Now, I've written up this already to help you. In a bibliographical citation, we need 5 pieces of information. The first one is the author. So who's the author? George R.R. Martin. Now in a citation, it's slightly different. We don't use his full name. We start with the surname and use the initial. The second bit of information we need is the date. When did the book first come out? And being a Game of Thrones nerd, I know it came out in 1998. The second thing we need is the title. That's the second book, A Clash of Kings. Here we are. We then need the place where it was published. Now, this book first came out in London, so we have the place. And finally, the publisher, which is a publisher called HarperCollins. Now, this is a citation you will do at the end of your paper on a separate A4 sheet. Now, in-text citation is different. We don't use the same thing. In fact, it's a lot easier. We only need the author and the date. Martin R. and 1998. Simple as that, guys. Use it.